Please step on the scale, Mr. Ruffolo. Put the donut down. It's not a donut. It's one of those Oreos cakesters. Oh, I like this. Ruffalo loves a good cakester. But yeah, not a lot going on today. It's weird, right? It's like we kind of lulled through October where there's just not a lot going on. Just choppy. I mean, there's still NFL, college football, choppy. And then the end of October, October 24th, NBA started. It's hard to believe it's only been, 2 weeks. And then today, just no NBA.
Right.
And then, we got a few college football games, but it's those action games. Got a few college basketball games, nothing like yesterday. And then NHL, which you and I don't cover, but we'll just embellish. We'll just make it up as we go along. Make up the teams. Stuff like that. But, yeah, yesterday, NBA, the full card. We both had a bunch right and wrong, as usual, on the show. And,
Yep.
Jason Tatum still is a whiny, worthless bitch in the tight game. I mean, just clearly can't get it done in the tight game. He's great in the game that they're up by 20. But when they need him in the clutch, he just is a no-show. And Brown is worse. Tatum's saving grace is that Brown is worse. That's like it excuses his disappearing act. I mean, in games, whether it's the Minnesota game in week 2 or whether it's the Eastern Conference Finals, it's like when the game's tight, man. That's when you go to the big time player, right? He makes the big time plays and bricks a couple shots, and commits some turnovers and fouls. Oof, Jaylen Brown's gruesome. The clutch, the worst.
Yeah, some good NBA action yesterday. Them Celtics, they fell short to them T-Wolves. And shout out them T-Wolves. They had some chances in OT, but
But Tatum and Brown, man. I mean, really.
I hate to say it, but he did come disappear when they needed him.
I mean, they needed him, and it's not like they didn't get him the ball or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like a one and done, like bad shot selection. It's like, whereas Chris is at the doctor.
Fired his ass.
Fired his ass. And we fired his ass. Monday Night Football, Jay was right, man. Jets just straight ass.
Straight ass.
I was just disgusted with them. Just disgusted.
That's how I felt last week when they won, and I was on the other side. I just felt disgusted. Like, how did the Jets win this damn game?
You almost feel dirty, It's like you need to take a shower after watching this. This is some bad football, man.
Now, I hate to ask this. I know your answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Can the Chargers make some noise and get back in it?
No chance.
Let's see. What are they, 4-4?
No chance.
4-4. They are currently second in their division behind KC. How many wild cards is there? 2? It's the 4 division winners and 2 wild cards, right? So they got a puncher's chance.
So the person that does our graphics for our YouTube, that does the thumbnails, they're trying to figure out like which teams are Division 1 and which ones aren't.
It be like that sometimes. But yeah, man. Week 10 NFL on the horizon. That's crazy. We got 2 days to start the week, though. Panthers, Bears, and then Colts.
Yeah,
Colts paid
I'm
Monday
out that
morning
day. I'm out
in
that
Frankfurt.
I'm out that day. Panthers, Bears.
Do you think the Germany folk are excited to see Mac Jones?
I think that they're sick of. I don't think it seemed like they were really into the Chiefs. You know, it'll be interesting to see if they're into the Patriots as much. Jose Flores, what happened to the Celtics last night, Jay? Let me talk to here. Here come here. Here you come. No longer the house of disappointment.
No,
I'll
they're
tell you where
still
the
the
house of disappointment is Boston Garden. I mean,
they're still
that's
the house of disappointment.
sorry ass play, man. Sorry ass Celtics. It's like
Yeah,
I tell you
Boston,
one
man.
thing that was crystal clear in that game, and I mean we can come back to it. And and obviously I have a special place in my heart for Tatum and Brown, but I love them that they're a rival. That's my favorite part of the whole thing is they're my rival.
He's
And the thing
right.
is, they're not even really our rival. They're actually the Sixers' rival, and they play them next, and they're going to get their ass kicked by them also. But the
Where's that one
thing,
at? Is it
Philly,
tomorrow?
Philly, oh yeah, they're going to get slaughtered.
Oh man,
The
Philly
line's 30. The thing is that
rolling right now.
it's like Anthony Edwards is clearly the best player on the court. Just clearly, just miles better than Tatum or Brown or both combined. I think we're just going to use the clown emoji to refer to Tatum, kind of like the heart with Buck Showalter. We'll just clown emoji Jason Tatum because that's what he is. He's a clown. It's the clown show, man. It's like Celtics, they need to get like one of those little Volkswagen Beetles and see if they can fit the whole team in it. The clowns, getting all into like the one little car, drive it off. I think the Celtics should try that.
They got the lines already up for tomorrow. I'm looking right
Of course they do. You know why? Because they want me to get an early start on my videos. That's what they said. So Mitch, we need you to get your videos out early for this one.
Got some interesting lines tomorrow. For the first time all year, I'm betting the Miami Heat.
Who are they playing tomorrow? I don't know if I got that one, if Ruffolo got it.
At Memphis.
Oh. I don't know.
I know. Dallas laying 5.5 on Toronto.
Oh, man, look at all the lines are all out for tomorrow.
Yeah, they are. They got Toronto. They got the Thunder Buddies home dogs to the Cleveland.
Not only are they out, they're out everywhere. Like, not just like one or two places. Oh, we could have gone over tomorrow's games. And we can go over them again when Ruffalo's here. Mute him. Warriors against the Nuggets is a good one.
Good one.
Pelicans, Timberwolves.
Decent.
So here's the game that the Bucks do win by 100. Bucks against the Pistons at home. Like that's one that they win by 20. That's like their type of game. Suns against the Bulls. Wow, the Bulls are favored by 1.5 against the Suns. Boy, the mighty have fallen.
Stop it.
I'll be taking the Suns in that one and my 1.5. Clippers 4.5 over Brooklyn. Spurs 9-point dogs at Madison Square Garden. I don't know. Philly. Oh my God, Boston's favored on the road at Philly. Oh my God. How is that even possible? Who would bet on that? Who would take the Celtics in that spot at Philly as a favorite? As a favorite?
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm
gonna get slaughtered.
I'm gonna leave that game alone.
I'll tell you who hates soft players is Joel Embiid. He hates those soft guys. He's going through the process.
I like them Pacers tomorrow. I think that's my team this year. Them Pacers. Halliburton.
Yeah, so Ben is saying Marquette did him dirty, 22.5, won by 22. Welcome to college basketball, man. It is the king of the hook. It is the king of kings. That's why I only had 2 picks yesterday. I mean, almost all the picks we gave out on the show yesterday in college hoops hit, except Towson beat Colorado. Well, they didn't beat them, but they covered by half a point as well. Same thing. They got the hook. But in college basketball, man, it's amazing. Amazing. Not sure if you're aware the date is correct on today and yesterday's video. Today is 11/7. What are you trying to say, April? What are you trying to say? On today and yesterday's video, the date is incorrect. She's so bossy, man. Seriously. People's pushing us around.
No. That's a great question. I haven't officially did them.
Yeah, we could just do that because really, we could just skip the games. We could just skip the games. We'll just do Q&A for a half hour. I'm up for it. Let's do it. We'll go right through. Where's Ruffolo? He's at the doctor. He'll be back tomorrow, except he's fired. Big night last night. Parlay. I think I hit my parlay. So in my listen to this, my 7 free picks in just 5 minutes, 14 in a row. Crazy.
Ruffolo did get that correct, score 3-2 in that Stars game yesterday. He sure did.
No longer the house of disappointment. Oh, there'll be plenty of disappointing there.
Definitely.
Hi, April.
Yes.
Baylor, lock it up. The lock of death.
Yeah, that game makes me nervous. Because I don't know what to expect from Baylor.
The Eagles are number 1 in your power rankings.
Are they? Actually, EK, they're number 2 still. Number 1 would probably still be the defending champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Then the Eagles.
Oh, I put 11/8 as the date. Getting ahead of myself. Sorry, got a little excited that Ruffalo wasn't here.
Number 1 in the NFC, though, EK, currently. I'll give them that.
We got a new show coming up here at Pick Dogs.
No, new show alert.
New show alert. Once a week. I got my sharp betting guys are coming back.
Mike, Dave.
I have Mike and Dave, but I'm also gonna have Ant, who was the he used to make the odds at Pinnacle and Bet Chris, 2 of the sharpest books out there. So he wants to do his. They have a show, podcast, Dave and Ant do with Micah, and they want to take their podcast and keep their podcast as a podcast, but they want to do the video version of it on our channel. Which will be good. It'll be cool. So it's going to be like whatever they have like a cool logo and all kinds of stuff like we do.
Yeah,
so it'll be like something powered by Pick Dogs or brought to you by Pick Dog or whatever.
I got you.
So it'll be fun. These guys are good guys, so why not?
Pick Dogs, the podcast network.
I'm not sure if where the date is incorrect on today and yesterday's video. Who asked you? I fixed it. Same person would take Minnesota over Boston. Nicholas Swanson. I missed the first half of the question. I took Minnesota over Boston.
He did. I had Boston.
I'm definitely the Philly game. That's what they're saying. I'm taking the Celtics. Jay, I think the Coyotes are going to win tonight. I know they are your team. Here's the good question. Manuel Munoz, are you putting any picks today, Jay?
Yes, I have a hockey in there, and then I'm gonna have one.
Jay Pucks.
Jay Pucks is in action tonight.
Oh.
I got one play over there, and I'm gonna have one in college hoops. So
Double pucks. Share my nickname.
small card.
Mitchy pucks.
Mitchy Pucks. Mitchy Pucks ain't got no hockey today. Not one.
Nope. I don't give out any hockey picks. Only on the show. Jay, what's your cat or dog's name in the background? It's dog.
His name is Onyx.
Onyx. Nashville Ducks and Flyers catching the dub tonight.
The
Ducks money line locked.
Oh, who the Ducks got tonight? Everybody. I heard a lot of people talking about them Ducks. Oh, the Penguins.
Auburn and Baylor overtime.
I ain't mad at y'all going plus money with the team that's playing the better hockey. That's huge plus money too. Why are the Penguins such a big favorite?
Around today? I don't know. Ruffalo's not here. He's fired, so it's gonna be hard for him to do it.
I might be with y'all on them Ducks. They already beat them this year too.
I hit a 12-team parlay. Faded the MIAC. $20 for $9,990. April is a cat named Onyx. Let's do some of the college football games. College football. Well, if you ask for them specifically, we'll have to do it that way. I don't have any of the graphics, man. Coyotes, Ducks, Avalanche. I don't like hockey. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't appreciate it.
You don't rock with hockey, man? I can tolerate it. Like
I grew up in a city that didn't have hockey. So, and now like if you were from Dallas 20, my age, you grew up without hockey also. Right. So it's,
I feel that.
All right. Well, we do have college football. We'll go over the games real quickly. We got Northern Illinois against Ball State. Northern Illinois 4-5, Ball State 2-7. This one looks to be an absolute gem.
I will say, when you look at it, Ball State has been competitive, even though they're terrible at 2-7. They beat Central Mich at home. North Illinois lost to Central Mich out on the road. We're getting 9. I would lean in that direction, in the direction of Ball State. Don't love it, but I would lean in that direction. Kind of just playing that they beat them, who beat who. Northern Illinois, I do think, is the better team, but I think Ball State could probably keep this one within the number. We'll see.
To me, when you look at these action games, it usually comes down to who has the better defense, and they both have good defenses compared to their offenses. I just think that Northern Illinois' defense is better, so I think they win the game, but I think that Ball State's defense is good enough to probably keep it close. This one could come down to like the last team to score, last team with the ball, whatever. It's going to be a lousy-ass game. We got Western Michigan against Central Michigan. Directional Michigan games, always tough to handicap.
No matter the sport?
No matter the sport. Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Michigan State, Michigan. You got a lot of schools to deal with there.
I'm surprised Michigan got so many schools. Shit.
They got tons. Giant. Michigan's like one of the most populated states.
I'm from the South. I ain't never been up there. I don't know.
I purchased a 3-capper last night. I added UJ for NBA, but forgot there's no NBA today. So, Manuel, if you contact me, Mitch at pickdogs.com, I will add an extra day to your package. How about that?
There you go.
That's what I do.
Right.
I will add an extra day to your package for Jay's picks.
There you go, my guy.
There you go. Score. Today's free.
I got you a college hoops in a little bit.
I was 2-0 my premium college hoops.
Oh, yeah?
I'm done with the year.
There was a few that like I liked that I just didn't.
Yeah, I had a
I,
bunch that I really
I
liked
want
and
to
I
see.
didn't put picks in.
Yeah, it happens. There's probably a few that I liked that I just that wouldn't went the other way too. Like I think I gave Colorado out on the show and half a point.
I loved Duke. That was the one that I didn't put in. Duke and UCLA were the two that I really loved. I knew that St. Francis had nobody from last year's team on that roster. I said it on the show. I think they had one player back from last year's team. They got housed by UCLA. And then the other one was Duke. They're stacked. I mean, they are stacked. They just beat up on Dartmouth. I like Duke. Without Coach K, I like him better. I like John Shire.
Why is that? You don't like Coach K?
I like Coach K. I just think John Shire is just a little bit different, and I think that he has his own identity. He's not like trying to like extend Coach K or whatever. He's using a lot of things he learned from Coach K, but also the same things that he is. Which is scrappy, no nonsense, man. It's like he got screwed by the refs last year, man. He was just like, he knew it. You could see it. He wasn't just sitting there saying, we had a lot of chances to win the game or whatever. He was just like, we won. It's like we couldn't do anything else.
I get that.
Chandler Hobson's glad he rolled with Jay on the Chargers. Well,
take the Chargers.
I lost one. Do y'all like the University of Arizona college basketball? Who they playing?
Okay. Who they play today?
I didn't get that video in the thing. Ruffolo must have got that one.
I don't remember seeing them play today.
No, they're probably out there. They didn't play yesterday, so.
No, they don't. They don't play today. They off today.
Oh. What the hell kind of question is that?
I would have seen them on a card because I'm telling you guys, I'm looking at college basketball. Just 'cause I don't have like official plays.
Oh, here it is. Should have taken plus Nuggets money line when they were down at the half. Jay was screaming to take that at halftime.
I try to tell you, man, they go stupid, dummy, crazy. They invented it.
No NBA today. NBA needs to stay out of politics. I agree. Did Kentucky win? Yes, they did.
Did they cover?
Not so sure. Against New Mexico?
Let me see.
New Mexico State, right?
Yeah, let me see. It was so many games, that's right.
Kentucky, 86-46. They covered by 22.5 points. 25.5.
Kentucky.
I'd say that's a cover.
Word up.
What do y'all think about LSU women losing to Colorado? I think that I don't watch women's college hoops, and I'm not going to pretend to be an expert now.
Me being on social media and following, these LSU girls and adding Haley Van Lith to the team, this team was supposed to be undefeated. So to lose game one, is kind of insane. Does it mean much in the grand scheme of things? No, they're probably still the best team in the country, but they got punched in the mouth last night.
I don't know anything about women's college hoops. I'm not even going to pretend. If Dallas makes the playoffs in the NHL, would you go to a game?
Last year, I should have went. I didn't go. This year, I told myself I definitely will go.
Will you get one of those sweaters, those hockey sweaters?
I have one. It's small from when I was smaller, but I need to get
it. It's been a while since it's been to a game. It's like, well, dude, what's up with this shirt, man? I got it when I was 6. I see a belly button and shit. It's like, yeah, I got it when I was like, we got to see if Ruffolo can fit into it. Oh, man, that'd be funny. San Jose State ? Those are always my least favorite. It's always Team A versus Team B with the point spread, but I like the Anteaters in that one. San Jose State was like my team last year. They have a good head coach, a guy that's won in the Mountain West before. I think that's one I'd be staying away from. But the thing is that the Big West goes through UCI, the Anteaters, and so it makes it a little bit of a tougher game. I'd stay away. I'd do it stay away because I like San Jose State. I like the coach. He's won in the Mountain West before. He left. He went to Nebraska. And then he came back to San Jose State, and he's doing the exact same thing that he did before when he was at Colorado State. Exactly the same thing. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I want to bag on that Nuggets comeback and shit. St. John's minus 17.5. You got to put both teams on here. Rick Pitino's first game as head coach for the Johnnies back in New York. Yeah. Well, you know one thing. It's going to be a hell of a party either way. Got hookers and blow. Rick Pitino, the only coach represented in our bobblehead wall over here. The only one.
It's the first game of the year. We got to bring him up to the camera, let the folks see.
Yeah, I do got it. I don't see St. John's on here. Who are they playing?
They play.
Here they are. Stony Brook.
Yeah,
I like Stony Brook in that one. Seawolves.
I kind of like Stony Brook too a little bit. Stony Brook was one of my teams last year. They just were.
You gotta kind of be careful with the bobbleheads. I got so many of them now. It's like I don't want to knock anybody over, but I got the Rick Pitino. It's the Kentucky version or Louisville version. It's the Louisville version, the real hookers and blow one.
That's hard.
That's a good one.
Bobbleheads with Mitch.
I got so many of them now. I get new ones every day almost. People send them to me. I got a whole new section.
I only got 2, and I'm trying to add to my collection. Only 2 I have currently are Marcus Semien.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And Corey Seager.
Oh, that's a good one. You got to get some shelving.
Yeah, I know.
You got to rearrange the set here. You got to put your desk all the way back, put the couch in front of the desk. So this way you have your couch there, and then the desk is behind it. You have it.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to get it together.
Yeah.
It's going to come
together. It takes time. It takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day over here, Though the best is like when I go on the conference call, like with other businesses and stuff, and like they've never seen our set before because it's like, they're not calling about YouTube or something. So they've never seen it. They're always shocked. It's always like, wow, man, never seen a set like that for a streaming. Well, this is the one that everyone's copying. You will see it everywhere. Similar, but like scaled down versions. Yeah, a lot of good bobbleheads here. A lot of good ones. Always adding. Always. What else we got? I got a couple of emails from people wanting to be cappers. I'm not like totally 100%, nothing is set in stone. It's like once in a blue moon, I'll get an email from a guy. And I'm just like, you know what, man? I'm going to hear this guy out, even though he doesn't have any experience or whatever. It's like, this is something different, It's like if you have something different, not like, oh, I find value on the board. It's like, I'll find value on the board, man. But it's like, I don't know if you're really good at TikTok or something. That'd be interesting. Teach us to be good at TikTok.
You know who we need to get on the TikTok?
Who?
Brad
Francis?
Yeah.
Tell him.
I know, I did.
What'd he say?
He said he'll get on it. It's like a week ago. So I gotta call him out. I gotta call him out now on the thing. I need to get on there too. I gotta get better at my short form content too. So me and Brad.
I tried it, man, but I'm not good at it.
It's hard. But if you're good at it, you're good at it, and he's good at it.
I did it, Instagram stories and the TikTok, and I was doing it. And I got good following on the Instagram, but on TikTok, never, man. I had a good following a long time ago, But it's like now it's like everybody, they concentrated on it. I ran. Screw those guys. TikTok their asses.
Short form content.
Short form content, man. You got to be able to do something like, it's more like video effects and like things like that. Like it's, like running the film backwards and things like, that's the type of stuff that goes, Like the Dude Perfect guys, they're perfect for that stuff. I love that shit. Dude Perfect, you watch that?
Yeah, of course. They're right here in the city.
Great, man. How many takes do you think it takes them? Like
Quite
weeks? Like weeks, I bet. It takes like a week, man. I bet some of them are probably faster than others, but I'm gonna
some
guess
of them, they be doing some off the wall shit. Like I don't even know how you thought of that.
I know. So, a lot of YouTube channels I'll sit there and mostly our competitors, they just call them what they are, but guys like that, man, it's like this is cool. It's really cool. Good, just a great idea, done well. When there was no flags on the Charger punt return, I knew they were supposed to win. That's exactly how you know. Going to be a long Tuesday. Well, the show is going to be short. Ohio at Buffalo, plus 7.5 college football. I like Buffalo in this one because I gave out Buffalo in the video, and I got a lot of heat in the comments.
It usually makes you feel good.
Usually. The island, as the Sauce calls it, the island.
Yeah, island.
He's like, Jay's on an island. I like doing the show with him, and I hope we do some NBA with him. You're planning on doing NBA with him, right?
Yeah.
Got to do it here, though. It's got to be both. It's got to be both. It's like, guys just have to set it up a little bit better. Be easier, I think, because it's kind of in the middle of the day. We don't have another show right in front of it and stuff.
Definitely. Buffalo at home getting 7. Let's see. I mean, Maction, I'm gonna lean towards the points too with Mitch. It's Maction, middle of the week. I don't want to lay 7 with Ohio on the road. They're definitely the better team, but they probably win this game late field goal, or Buffalo probably walk them off on some late Maction type stuff. So I'm gonna lean Buffalo. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I ain't betting no college football tonight. Get my head right for tomorrow. NBA. Got a huge card.
Should have asked Costi. Could have come on. Yeah, I just think Buffalo. I think that this one's almost too easy. That Ohio's just going to kill them. Never happens. 1 by 20. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. The hell you talking about? Jay always gets. I never get that, man. I tell you what, I've gotten nicer YouTube comments like in this year than I've ever gotten. I still get murdered. But I've gotten like nicer complimentary. I think it's because they feel sorry for me because I'm old. It's like I've gotten to that point where it's like I get the Lifetime Achievement Award comments. It's like Lifetime Achievement Award, man. Can you imagine eating shit on YouTube for 16 years? You've been on for about a year. Can you imagine like 16 years of that? Like all year round, like, man, individual pick videos, like total pot shot. Like on your jam session, they'll kill you for the one that you miss out of 10, but like imagine like having like setting people up. Even if you hit 60%, we did 40,000 videos. If you hit 60%, it still leaves 24,000 pot shot opportunities. And believe me, they use all of them.
I know.
All of them. They don't waste a chance to take a shot at me. Every time I pick against the Celtics, I just get crucified. That's why I'm just not going to take him at all anymore. Ben, I gamble on women's basketball from time to time. Rule of thumb. Wait a minute. I haven't read the rest of it, but I'll tell you this much. Ben, you might have a problem. We say this because we love you. It might be time for the intervention. It's like
Hey,
you
man.
might have an issue.
If you got some college basketball locks, DM me, Ben.
It's like I'm doing women's college basketball first half totals. It's like you got some shit going on over there. I heard that when Colorado beat LSU, Dion yelled, "We coming," because my daughter is on the team. There you go. Maybe you got some inside information.
Yeah, I might need some of that.
Northern Illinois -6.5. Western Michigan -2.5. Buffalo +10.5. I think the Western Michigan line is 3.5, unless it's dropped. I think that
I think it was 3.
last I saw, I think it was 3. So if you're buying points, let me see what's going on here.
Yeah, it is 3. You losing so much money buying those points that are 9 times out of 10 not going to factor anyway. If you're going to parlay, you might as well try to hit. Like, the point is to win, not to not try to lose. I say
There
all
you
the
go.
time.
I wonder anybody heard that. I like it when when Jay uses one of my sayings, which is fine, and then he gets full credit for it, and I get like totally I get crickets, and Jay gets like, "Oh man, that was a really good one." It's like, like I've said, every Thursday night game goes under. It's like think I heard Jay say every Thursday night game goes on. It's like I said it about 100 times, man. Oh my god.
That's funny.
What we should have here is like pictures of my boot camp that I go to in the morning, my workout, my circuit workout training that I go to, and show these women, these like 50-year-old women lifting more weight than me. Doing the reps, like the rows and stuff. They're lifting more than I am. It's like they're doing more. It's like they're all like, I'm like,
surgery.
so I say, I still am less than 3 weeks out of surgery, man. I'm lifting weights, doing everything. They won and covered.
Who?
They sure did. I like it at Oklahoma, except for NIU. Oh, talking about the okay is the person, yeah. Except so I don't. That's basically I don't like it if it's a 3-team parlay. Michigan versus Asheville. Asheville's looking like a super public dog in this one. We know it'll catch up because it's Michigan. This is what Romanelli was telling me last night. He actually texted me about this, and he said that Asheville is looking like a super public dog. He said he figured it would catch up because it is Michigan, is what he said. Let's see if it has. 10.5, 11.
Breakdown. Run back.
I like Asheville in that one. I think Juwan Howard sucks. Honestly, he's terrible. If you let your big guy get away like that, clearly Michigan's not paying the right people anymore.
Where did he come up with that? The bank shot breakdown.
Romanelli, he came up with that on his own. I keep FDU and St. Peter's on my radar, really good teams that people forget about. Fairleigh Dickinson beat Purdue last year in the NCAA tournament. Tim Miles is the coach of Fresno State. He is a great coach, man. He is a great coach. Cover machine is what they've been. I heard them in college. We saw this one already. You already said that. We heard it the first time. Jay wants an autographed Coach Prime hat. Send it over.
Please. ASAP. Thanks.
Send that to Jay. Jay, you picked better in the Texas hat.
You know, there might be some validity to that, you know?
St. John's versus Stony Brook, we did that one. How will our Ed Cooley fare tonight? Georgetown in action up against Lemoyne. I don't know, man. Ed Cooley can coach. Oh, actually, I do have 2 coaches on my set. I got my Ed Cooley picture.
You got him too?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, the picture? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Autographed, Ed Cooley. To Mitch. To Mitch.
Where'd you meet him at?
No, it doesn't say to Mitch. It's just
Oh.
Bittler sent it. Bittler sent it to me. He's sucking up. I was like, maybe if I send him the signed Ed Cooley picture. Pretty good maneuver. Love me some Ed Cooley. He's coaching. He started coaching yesterday for this game. He's out there walking the floor. We got to check his Twitter. He's the only guy on Twitter that I follow that doesn't follow me back. Great picks yesterday. Utah, what a disappointment. The Jazz, they were disappointing. Jay had the other side of that.
No, I had the Jazz in that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Maryland minus 20.5. I kind of like Mount St. Mary's in that one. I go back and forth on that game. Mount St. Mary's really finished the season strong. Maryland lost like one of their top players. He went to Villanova because they're paying like no one's business over there. And I don't know. Mount St. Mary's was like terrible most of the year, but like their last 10 games, they were really good. Definitely on Stony Brook. Norfolk State. The Spartans. Definitely a team that we're going to want to keep our eye on because we will be covering a lot of their games. I'm excited Florida sports betting is back. I believe it is December 4th.
I thought I saw somebody say the Hard Rock app went live today.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Oh, it went live early?
Yeah.
Huh.
I saw it on Twitter, on the Twitter sphere.
Limited capacity. Yeah, you're right.
Finna move to Florida. I love it here in Texas, but damn, can we get it? Can we get it, man? Damn.
Surprise relaunch. So what they're saying is that only certain players can actually use the app right now. That only users who bet with the app in 2021 are able to bet with the app now. Everybody else needs to sign up in person and join the waiting list. I'll sign up and wait to bet at Hard Rock before they throw my ass out in like a week. That'd be awesome. Get them Seminoles after my ass. That'll be fun. Anyways, I think Romanelli has an account. San Diego State, question mark. It's got to be Team A versus Team B versus point spread because I'm not going to search for this shit. Your thoughts on Oregon Baylor tonight? I did the video on this one. You can check it out.
They don't even play each other. It's Auburn, Baylor.
Yep, it's Auburn, Baylor. Oregon played last night against Georgia. They won.
And I'm on the fence on that one. Because Baylor, I mean, we don't know who they are. I mean, we just don't
I'll tell you what. We know who they are. They're stacked. They're always
I know. Yeah, I know. Like, they got to Now it's weird, in college football, I was transfer portal right here with Baylor. They did get a lot of pieces in, but I want to see
Yeah,
a
but they're
winning.
also one of the best recruiters.
They are.
He's been the
They are.
best recruiter too, and they're
The thing is,
loaded.
Auburn, it's like do versus don't because Auburn brought a lot of guys back from last season.
Not
So
everybody. They got Johnson back. They got a few guys back. I don't know if they have the depth that. I mean, normally the Baylor teams go like 10 deep. I mean, like Flagler and George they had last year. These guys were like, on the bench 2 years ago.
so it's another one of those games where I said I kind of just want to wait.
Yeah, so in-person betting at Hard Rock starts on December 7th.
That's just around. Thanksgiving around the corner, man. Oof, I can't wait. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Red Wings, North Texas.
UNT, man, they usually lock up, and they're usually a cover machine in college hoops. We'll see if they're going to be that this season.
Because they normally play really good defense.
Yep.
Michigan minus 10.5. We already did that game. Thankful for Tuesday football. Nevada covers. Coyotes, Ducks in Nevada. Who's Nevada playing? I didn't get any of these games in the videos.
Nevada got a late game, I believe. They play Sacramento State, laying 13.5. I don't know.
Excited. Senior citizen.
Excited for Warriors Nuggets tomorrow. Yeah, I am. I want to take the Nuggets, but I might leave it alone because fading the Warriors ain't fun. It's not. It's not. It's not fun. Last year it was a lot of fun. This year it's not fun.
Celtics. People still crying about the Celtics. We already went through that. Where's the picks for today? We're going through them. I bet on women's volleyball. I probably would if I could. WNBA. Oof. Western Michigan is a run team, smash mouth football. Fire up the chips. Jay, how long you been with the professional handicapper? You've been with us for a while now.
Over a year.
Jay got to be the new guy for about 3 months. I told Jay in our first talk, you're the new guy now, but you won't be the new guy forever. I think we haven't hired anybody in a long time. It's Wayne, I think, is the last guy. That'll stop things in its tracks. Michigan game. Is Ron more handsome in the rundown or bank shot breakdown? Asking for a friend.
Which one you got? Which one you got the glasses on? That's
the rundown.
Yeah, so rundown for me.
Rundown for me.
Well, they got the glasses in the bank shot breakdown too. I just looked. Let's see. Was it the rundown that he did not have the glasses? I gotta scroll back and see.
I'm not doing the 7 picks in 5 minutes today. I know I've hit 14 in a row, but I'm gonna pass today. Taking a pass.
That's how they do, y'all. You see, they get hot and then they just disappear.
It's not that. I had a busy day. It's a lousy schedule. I'm not gonna, I could do it with NHL.
I'm just pulling a leg.
Texas needs to legalize so I can stop using offshore. I agree with you. Is Florida A&M that bad? Plus 35 dogs? Pretty much. Pretty much they are. And they're not that bad, but they're just playing against a Creighton team that's pretty good.
You
Baylor
got to go
always beast.
both.
Aztecs rolled last night. Oh, Bruce Pearl, that guy. We did this game. Baylor went to pick them. I don't really like the Hard Rock betting app. '76ers Celtics game, North Texas. Jay, what do you think about the Spurs?
I don't know. My opinion on the Spurs changes daily. I like them. I think they could push for a play-in if they hoop on the nightly. But as we seen last night, they're not going to hoop on the nightly, so they're probably, like Big Al says, 2-3 years away. I like Wimby, though. I think he's going to be an all-star starter this year. Nah, I'm just playing. Where is he in the West? Who would it be? Who would it be in the West? Could he start at center in the West? He might. Probably be Jokic. So nah, he not. But he gonna be a reserve. He gonna be on the team.
Atletico Madrid, we don't care. How did Critch get such a hottie? Oh, his fiance? Yeah, it's one of the true questions in life. I think. I think he asked that question the same as everybody else. It's like I'm not really sure how the hell that happened.
I don't know. Legend has it, man. Chris had more women than Wilt. So
Yep, that's what I read that on Twitter.
I'm not that surprised.
Oh my god, man. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, that's like one of life's great mysteries. It's like the Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, and Ruffolo's fiance. It's like I can't explain any of them. And the thing is, she's like so nice too. You know, it's like super nice.
Shout out Ruffalo, man.
They're such nice. They're you know, I joke around with Chris all the time on the show, but I actually know him, in real life, and he's actually just a great guy. I mean, he's exactly how you would think he would be. He's like just really, really good guy, really funny.
Ruffalo. Now I saw somebody had a great comment. They said Ruffalo would skip out on the day with all this damn hockey. Mr. Mary Jane said that.
Blue Hose plus 17.5 versus Vandy. It's an automatic. It's the first game of the season. I don't even care if they lose. I'm betting on them. 1 Ho, 2 Ho, Red Ho, Blue Ho, Travis Hunter.
Angel back in my very distant degenerate days, there might have been, some huge money line Korean baseballs on a couple parlays. I've been there.
Well, if anyone has any picks for that, let me know. I'm in. We don't have a Korean baseball guy.
We'll be back in full swing tomorrow, though. Kind of cool to catch a breath.
Anyways, that's it, man. We covered all the questions in the comments. We did it. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. It was fun. We covered all the games this way. It was fun. We should do more question and answer. We don't always get a chance to put all the questions up on the screen because we normally have all the graphics now. But it's fun. We should do this. We should do more of it. Maybe we'll have a thing, where people can just ask and just like randomly answer them on the show. We'll just take 5 minutes, like here and there, to do it. It's not like we're not on for hours anyway. It's like it's not gonna make a difference in the length of the show. Is this your pick, Jumanji? Because I don't know. Red Wings plus 2.5. It's definitely not mine. I don't believe in the plus 2.5. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Make it a winning day. Appreciate each and every one of you.
Peace.